Hey guys, I'm Craig with Gearbox Adventure Rentals, and this is the Mad Hatter. So the base van that we chose is a 2017 Ford Transit. This is a medium roof, medium wheelbase. So out of the short, medium, and high roof, we chose the medium roof option, and this is the 148 wheelbase. They do make it in a longer wheelbase and a shorter one, but we felt like this was a great size for what we were trying to build. Starting with the exterior of the van, we have installed CR Lawrence T-vent windows on both sides of the van. These open up on the bottom and they have bug screens built in, so you just pop them open, turn on the fan, and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about mosquitoes or any kind of bugs getting in the night. Our tire and wheel setup, we went with the BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2s and the Ultra Toil wheels. The tires are a little bit bigger than factory, but we didn't lift the vehicle at all. They are 245 75 16s, and we did have to trim the front bumper a little bit, but not a whole lot. So those were a great option to give you a little more traction off-road. So moving on to the other side of the vehicle, there's only one real notable thing that we've added, and that is a shore power hookup, which is crucial to camping. Really great to be able to plug up to your campsite and just kind of boondock for 3-4 days, weeks, months, whatever, and not have to actually drive to recharge the vehicle. This is a 30 amp outlet, and we chose that one because it gives us the option to adapt it down to a 15 amp if we're at a home and use a standard wall outlet, or you can charge a little bit faster if you're at a campground that has a 30 amp plug. You can see on this side the CR Lawrence windows are opened up. This is what the T-vent window looks like, and it's got the bug screens underneath like I talked about earlier, and they are incredible. Highly recommend them. Not too bad of an install, just a little bit of time. So that concludes the exterior tour of the van, and now we're going to move on to the inside. Starting with the vanity, we've got a butcher block countertop, stainless steel deep sink, plenty of room for your dishes, 20-gallon on-demand hot water tank, no pumping, no mess, just turn it on and you've got water. We've got your utensil drawer, which locks into place when you're driving. It's got everything you need to cook, make coffee, and this is just forks, spoons, knives, can opener, everything you need. We've got a Dometic CFX 40 fridge. This thing locks in and out, so when you're driving it's not flinging forward and backward. There's plenty of room inside for food, drinks, and it's also got a freezer feature. The top of the cooler or fridge doubles as a great place to prep food, sit a cutting board, or food and drinks when you're hanging out outside. And then when you want it out of your way, it shoves up out of the way and locks in place. So stepping up into the van, you've got a 6-foot tall ceiling clearance. So this is great for anyone who's under 6 foot to stand in here, prep food. If it's a rainy day and you're stuck inside, it's awesome to be able to stretch your legs out. Even if you're as tall as I am, it's still nice to be able to stand up. We've got captain's chairs in the front that swivel around when you're not driving, and these are awesome for kind of opening up the living space and really making it kind of a hangout place. We've installed a double din Pioneer radio up front, which has Bluetooth, CarPlay, all kinds of great stuff. You can put your maps from your phone on the screen. You can play DVDs when you're not driving. And we've also got a bench seat with 3 seats in the back so that you can carry the whole family or a group of friends for a weekend getaway or even a road trip out west. So moving on to the interior, we've got dual bed setups in this van. Right now the bottom bed's pulled out, which is an awesome option if you're not carrying 4 or 5 people and you want room for luggage. The bottom bed is a twin, and it normally stays down on the floor. The top bed is a queen, and so there's plenty of room for 4 people, and depending on how much you like each other, you can squeeze 5 in on the beds. The electrical in the van, most of it is, the switch panel is housed here on the vanity, and you've got independent dimmer switches that allow you to turn the front and rear lights off by themselves. So if you want to have lights on in the bed but not in the cab, you can. And they're fully dimmable up and down just with the swipe of a finger. We've got USB ports here to charge your phones at night. This is great to just kind of throw your stuff up on the counter and get some sleep. For cooking, we have a glass top induction stove, and the induction stove plugs in right here. Your 110 outlet is actually on a switch, and so it automatically switches between shore power and inverter power, and there's no need to really worry about messing with that. Once you plug up to shore power, it takes over as the primary. So on the back side of the Vanity, you've got your pots and pans storage as well as your gray water tank. We wanted it to be easily accessible. It's also see-through so that you can keep an eye on your water level and make sure that it's not full. This is also where the glass top stove rests when you're not using it. All right, so finishing up in the back of the van, we've got your loft bed that you can see here, our two boxes here that house the electrical and the water. So in this box we have two 6-volt batteries, solar controller, power inverter and converter, and fuse panels. You guys are welcome to ask questions about that in the comments, and we'll answer as many of those as we can. Over here we have a 20-gallon freshwater tank, your fill cap up top, a SureFlow water pump, and accumulator tank. And I'll probably link all of these products in the description so you can just check those out. A lot of this stuff was bought on Amazon, including our Max Air vent fan up top, or Max Fan vent fan up top. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. Hope you like the van. Follow below, ask any questions that you have, and I'll answer them as quickly as I can. Thanks so much.